Shalom and greetings from Jerusalem. This is Joan Lippis, or hashtag Joni in Jerusalem, welcoming you back to Lunchtime Prayer for Israel. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel of the same name, Lunchtime Prayer for Israel. Don't forget to click the bell so you can be notified each day as the videos are published. Don't forget, if you'd rather not do the videos, we still come to your email every day by text with these great pictures that Pat chooses. So let's start. We are on January 19th, and the title is God is Israel's Protector. Balak, king of Moab, offered the prophet Balaam great wealth to curse Israel. Balaam agreed, but was constrained only to speak that which the Lord gave him to speak. So we're reading from Numbers 23, verses 4 through 10. Now God met Balaam, and he said to him, I've set up the 7 altars. I have offered up a bull and ram on each altar. Then the Lord put a word in Balaam's mouth and said, Return to Balak, and you shall speak thus. So he returned to him, and behold, he was standing beside his burnt offering, he and all the leaders of Moab. And he, Balaam, took up this discourse and said, From Aram Balak has brought me, Moab's king from the mountains of the east. Come, curse Jacob for me, and come, denounce Israel. How shall I curse whom God who has not cursed? How can I denounce whom the Lord has not denounced? As I see him from the tops of the rocks, and I look at him from the hills, behold, a people who dwells apart and will not be reckoned among the nations. Who can count the dust of Jacob, or number the 4th part of Israel? Let me die the death of the upright, and let my end be like this. Although Balaam pretended to be a faithful prophet, his heart was more committed to himself than to God. Eventually, he turned against God and Israel by teaching the people to practice idolatry and to commit fornication. We see that in Revelation 2, chapter 14. It was his counsel that caused the children of Israel to sin and suffer a terrible plague. And we see that in Numbers 25, verses 1 through 9, and Numbers 21, 14 through 16. So we want to pray for Israel to discern the word of God and not listen to false prophets. That's a pretty good prayer to pray for your church, especially. Now it's your turn to pray as I say, Amen.